All right, guys, what's shaking? Michael and
Emily
from MPB Art. So we wanted to go over our kiln opening here and see what you think. So this is the earthenware low fire. I already gave a sneak peek to my Facebook page, so make sure you're on there. But we're gonna go through these things one at a time, tell you what the glazes were, and probably split this up into two different videos. So we're gonna show 1 and 2 probably on this video, and then we'll do another video just so it's not too long. All right, so first, we have some super cool little plant stakes here. Hold that, please. So these are the first group of plant stakes. And again, I don't know how good you can see with my crappy lighting here in my basement, but pretty cool. So we got a parsley, we got a mint, we got a basil and rosemary. And these just simply I did, you know, one on the top, one on the bottom with kind of a mix in the middle of the various colors. So we're gonna do a dot next to these. So rosemary, see if you can figure out rosemary. Rosemary is Aztec turquoise and electric blue. So that would be this one, right? Pretty cool. I like the middle of that one. We got wait, derp. You messed me up. That wasn't rosemary. This is rosemary.
That's not rosemary?
Right? It looks crappy on camera, but pretty cool. It's the Aztec turquoise there. Not a big fan of that. I put it on so many things that I thought I would just love it. And it almost just like comes off it like it's just like watery. I don't know how else to say it, but not really great. This is parsley. So this is dusk rose at the top and green float at the bottom. Not bad. This one is the mint. So this is electric blue or exotic blue. I can't remember what the heck it is. It's one of those. It's not electric blue. I think it's exotic blue at the top and burnt orange. I'm really happy with the burnt orange. I didn't use it as much as I wanted to, kind of because I thought it was just gonna be too bright, almost like gaudy looking orange. This is burnt orange at the top and green float basil right here. Pretty cool. Ninja Turtle colors. All right, so you can take those and stick them on that thing way over there, please.
Way over there.
You'll see it when you get over there.
Cardboard thing?
No, the board right there, so we can keep track of everything. All right, this is the big shroom right here. Pretty cool. Sort of kind of Resident Evil-y here. Underneath looks super awesome. And I'll take better pictures of these and put them on the website, of course. Right, but I don't know if you guys can see the inside there, but I'm really happy with the inside right there. It looks pretty sweet. Right, mix it up. I was trying some different things on the bottom here. It's kind of like brown, but it was a copper patina, I believe. I used, and then aged bronze. I tried a little bit of both those just to see if it did anything. It's supposed to be raku, based. So anyway, we'll see. So this one has, like I said, it's got some aged bronze on the bottom, copper patina, and then it's got the, go look up the blue, see what it says. I don't want to tell them the wrong thing. Let me look up the blue for you guys. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing here.
Electric blue.
I don't think it says electric blue. Give it to me. We're working on reading. Got my card here. Exotic blue. Exotic blue. Thank you.
Electric.
Yeah, kind of. If it had an L and some other letters in there, right? So pretty happy with this. And then it's got Aztec turquoise. So you can see here the Aztec turquoise came out pretty good, right? So maybe it's just hit or miss, like depending on like gravity. I don't know. But that one's pretty awesome. I like that. See how cool that looks on the inside there? I like that. All right, don't drop it. Put it up. Next, moving and grooving. Tiny shroom. Tiny shroom.
Tiny shroom.
Pretty cool. I like making the mushrooms and everything. I just dipped this and I dipped this, right? So 2 different dips here. Worked out pretty good. It's got Aztec turquoise on the bottom and then exotic blue on the top. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Tiny shroom, got that. All right, now for a little bit bigger ones here. All right. This one. Pretty cool. You can see the Aztec turquoise, not 100% pleased with that. It's 3 coats. And just like, I mean, maybe it made that look a little extra cool, I guess. You know, kind of, sort of, but I just thought it was gonna look a little bit better. And then the exotic blue on the top, Aztec turquoise. And then, is this green float or is it the seafoam green? I think it's the seafoam green. This is the
Not sure.
So, let's see. This would be, yeah. Ha! Hilarious.
Funny, ha.
Can he drive the GTR uptown? No, he cannot.
No.
All right, which one is this? It's not that one. All right, you're gonna light. Excuse me. So Aztec turquoise, yeah. All right, seafoam green down the bottom of this one. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, I like that one. Stick that up. Trying to go fast for you guys here, and again, I need to get better lighting eventually. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. Burnt orange up at the top, Aztec turquoise at the bottom. It's like, I don't know if you can see, but it's almost like kind of like matte finish, kind of like almost see-through-y. So I'd imagine it'd be really good on like textured pieces and everything. I got a tiny bit in the top right there. That's not too bad looking. My Corona haircut, you have to excuse it. It's my tiny opening double hump. All right, 2 more on this top layer here. This one, pretty sweet. I like this one. So electric blue base, and I did some splatters, if you will, streaks and splatters in the middle part here. And that was green float, I believe. And then I used green float drips up at the top here and on the inside. And then the inside is camel. It's called camel. And again, lighting sucks. Really can't see it. I'll have some better pictures up. But this one turned out really nice. I like it. Pretty cool, man. The drip looks pretty sweet, man. All right, 2 hands. Won't drop. All right. This is my favorite though so far. So I did some slip trailing, I think it's called, you know, with some like different textures and stuff. I can't really see it too good. You can probably see it decently up here. But look at the inside of that sucker. Super, super cool. My stoneware firing, my favorite one was on the top also. So I wonder if it's just like a top thing. So electric blue, nope, exotic blue, Aztec turquoise here, and then that's probably the seafoam green. That's my chalice one here. Yeah, seafoam green pour, right? But yeah, pretty darn happy with that one. It's got all kinds of like little, you know, decoration and stuff, which you really can't see in the video too well, but pretty cool. 2 hands, thank you. All right, so that is numero uno. Let's get these cookies out. Real cookies. That. These bad boys. All right, that is shelf 1. How does shelf 2 look? Ooh, pretty cool, right? All right. I think you guys might like number 2. All right, so first, we're gonna start with some marbled ones, right? So I have some white and red marbled, you know, put together and everything like that. The low fire earthenware here. I haven't got any high fire. I'm looking for some high fire red. I think I still have to get to do that. Some not porcelain, but stoneware. So I didn't do any glaze or anything, right? I just wanted these to come out plain. I did 2 plain, then I put glaze on 2. But I'm gonna put some like wax on it to make it a little bit glossier, but I wanted to kind of almost keep it just like this, you know, because I think it's really awesome with the different, almost like clouds kind of. Super cool. All right, so I got that one, I got this one, so these 2 don't have any glaze here. Boom, boom. Little bowl. Pretty awesome, almost kind of like galaxy looking. Agate ware, I think it's called as well. Right, pretty sweet. So I wanted to do 2 without any glaze, just in case the glaze messed them up or whatever. And then I got 2 with glaze, all right? This one's pretty simple. Again, I told you I like that Aztec turquoise in the bottle. It came out fine, you know, nothing wrong with it. It's interesting. And I did some pretty sweet little lightning drips down here. Kind of cool. So that one's not bad, definitely not bad. Just a little bit too see-through, I think. Not bad. All right, so we're done with this page. Hold on, we got nice face cam. All right, so I'm done with that page, and then I'm going to this page. So I got the marble. That was a marble bowl low. Got it. And then we're fixing to do the marble squat pot. I called it the marble squat pot. So this I just did some dips and splashes at the top of this thing, right? I think it looked pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy with that. It's a good contrast. I was going for kind of some contrast. And really a deep, dark, nice blue at the top, which kind of looks almost black in the video, but I promise it's blue. And then I did the inside a little bit as well. I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty awesome looking. It's almost like melted glass, kind of. I think that's super cool.
This one's way hotter.
Well, it gets hotter as we go down, right? All right, what do we got next here? So I got those 2. So do I have any other little things? No. So I got my anemone. I'm pretty happy with my anemone. Where'd that thing go? Where I put nem, since I can't spell anemone. Because I want to mark these off as I do them here. It's going to be over here. That's my coral. Alright, let's do the coral one first. Alright, so this has all kinds of miscellaneous things here. It's got the exotic blue, it's got burnt orange, got all kinds of different things here. But I'm in a saltwater coral a little bit as well. Whoa.
Looks weird.
How cool is that? Like, really, like,
Well, that one's cool, yeah.
opalescence. Alright, so this looks pretty sweet. I'm kind of happy with this one. Right? Kind of like a little bit of seaweed, maybe acans in the front here. Acan enchilada, or not acan, Lordenhausen, or however you say it. Right? But this actually turned out super cool. I don't know if you can see how, like, for some reason sparkly that is, but it's pretty sweet. I don't know what would make that so sparkly. I didn't put any kind of like mother of pearl or anything like that on it. That is pretty cool. Careful, easy, careful. Dragon egg. Dragon egg's pretty sweet. All right, so this is my dragon egg. So I just got a little tool where it adds scales, like a lot easier. So I did not use it on this. I used like a little homemade thing, which didn't turn out bad. It's interesting, right? Kind of interesting. It's almost purpley looking, right? So this, I got some burnt orange and then green float. Almost came out with like a little purple color. But I swear the lighting in here is like the worst ever. I should be doing this like outside. And not really focused. Emily, quit posing with your hair. Right, but I kind of did the little indents with the burnt orange and then the green float over. So kind of cool. I didn't do a full egg shape. I just did a partial egg shape. And this is full of air, right? It's like hollow. So I made it hollow and then circled over, and it didn't blow up. So again, it's a common myth that you hear sometimes that like if you have an air pocket or something, it'll explode. It won't, right? It's the wet, clay or whatever that'll explode. So this came out 100%. Pretty neat. All right, we got two other shrooms here. Let's see this shroom first. All right, so this is going to be this one here. All right, so this is the shroom, green float top. It's got some snow white dots with some specks of camel, and then the base is going to be camel, and bottom will be seafoam green, right, like underneath part. That looks so cool. I really love seafoam green is my favorite so far. But even the camel looks pretty darn sweet right there. That's how I wanted. Yeah, that's nice. All right. So pretty awesome. Trying to get out of the light here a little bit, and you can see that underneath part. Killer. I don't know how great it looks on camera here, but pretty sweet. And then you got some dots that I did on top there. Kind of cool. It's definitely different looking with the top green float. Again, it looks like really purpley. It's like kind of neat. It's not bad. I like the bottom right there. All right, shroom number 2. Technically number 3 since we already did some. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. All right.
4.
Is this my 4th one?
Because you had a small one, a big one, and then another big one. That's
Dang,
the
she's
4th
right
one.
again. She's almost as right as me, as often as me. So this is burnt orange dots. We got some burnt orange shadows down the bottom here. You'll see some dusk rose, or dusky rose, I think it is, and then Aztec turquoise top and under. So this one, I really like this. This is pretty cool with the dusky rose and the burnt orange here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that being used as shadows. Aztec turquoise underneath, fine. Not as big a fan on the Aztec turquoise as I thought. Again, burnt orange, pretty happy with that. Pretty cool dots. Came out pretty good with the dots. So some of these I did the dots first, and some of these I did the dots second. On this one I did the dots after doing the top. On the one prior I did the dots first. So pretty cool. All right, careful. All right, so we got that. Where is my 2 little tiny coral? So this is a marble tiny bud base. So I can do that one next, and I can almost check off this page. There's my nem right there. All right, so we'll do the anemone next. All right, so this is pretty sweet. I like this one a lot. I had trouble with the stupid thing breaking with all the little tiny tentacles and stuff. I had to fix the brakes like 2 or 3 times. I actually just found a little small piece while I was sweeping up a minute ago that broke off before I put it in the kiln somewhere. Oh. So I'm going to keep it on the cookie here just for safety.
Careful.
Maybe it's more delicate, but man,
That's cool.
that is freaking sweet. All right, This might be my new favorite here, guys. All right, so this thing, I'm gonna hold it so it doesn't like fall, hopefully, right? Oh man, I just don't know if you can't see that like on camera, but kind of really, really sweet. Dang, I was worried about it being a little bit stuck to the cookie. Hopefully it's not stuck too bad. Hopefully I can kind of pry it out. It doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Anyway, it looks really, really good. So it's got the exotic blue base, and then it has some seafoam green, it looks like, pretty sure. Yeah, seafoam green, and then burnt orange tips. Ah, that just looks really, really good. Super good. I'm gonna put that one over there just to make sure you don't hurt it. Don't hurt my baby. That's awesome. That's maybe a keeper. All right, then we got a big kind of bowl over here. Here, you come over where you were. That's the way you don't have to move. All right, what else is in this section that I can see right away? I got the two little tiny things. I don't even know if I wrote those tiny ones. Yeah, small base. Okay, so this is a small base. So this is a Snow White pour. No, it's got to be a different base. It's definitely not it. This is another marbled piece. Man, did I not write this thing down?
Daddy.
I could have had one where I didn't write it down, maybe, guys. I'm trying to write down everything to take good notes, but it's still like super hard. This is a tiny bud vase. Hold on, hold on.
Hold on.
Wait. Marble. Okay, it's right here. That's what I thought it was. All right, so this is green float top, half dip, and then dusky rose top on top of that. It's kind of cool with the streaks right there. And good thing, man, it came super close to coming off there. Pretty drippy. So I dipped it and I dipped it again. And it looked nothing like this when I dripped it, and it followed the little carvings. I did some little mini carvings and dots in here just to make it interesting. And I did it because it wasn't that marbled. You can see a little bit of marbling right there, but this was just a leftover piece of clay I had that just does not have that much marbling. But just a cool little, little rosebud vase or something like that. Pretty happy with the drips on that. It's not bad. All right, I got one more in here. I'll go ahead and take out these little tiny pieces of that in here. And this is... that. It's a decent size. Alright, so this one is gonna be done with that page, done with that page. So it should be somewhere around here. It's not rings, melted pour. It could be my sprig pot. I think that's what it is. Yeah, this is my sprig pot. All right, so this is a sprig pot number 22 here. All right, so this is a green float pour on the inside, burnt orange around the sprigs, my little design thing here, and then Aztec turquoise around that. All right, so this didn't turn out too bad. Inside, pretty cool. I'm gonna have the shadowiest basement ever, right? And then outside, mediocre. I would like for it to kind of mold into each other a little bit better. Aztec turquoise, I'm blaming you. But the can't really see the sprigs too well either. And burnt orange is cool though. It like reveals all the little details and kind of like crooks and crannies. And the inside is super awesome. That's a really cool inside. All right, I like the inside. That's a plus, right? All right, cool. So we got more. I got 2 more floors per se, but I'm gonna stop the video now and we'll start another one in a second. Thanks for watching. Check out the other one. Like my painter clothes here. This is still my glaze clothes from yesterday when I finished up glazing, surprisingly. So appreciate you guys watching. From me and Miss Emily at MPB Art. Peace out.